Joining us now, we have Al and Monkey. Hello, boys. How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
Yeah, great.
That's Monkey. I'm Al.
You're both returning to our screens promoting PG Tips. Why is it, do you think, PG wanted you to front the campaign?
Yes, I wonder. Well, I suppose they, just like anyone else in Britain, knew they were onto a good thing. You know, they could see my star was in the ascendant, and, they wanted to bring a bit of zhuzh to the brand, And PG is such a wonderful product and part of the, well, it's part of the very fabric of everyday life here in Britain. Yeah. Although I personally spend a lot of time stateside these days, it's just helpful to be near the major studios in case anything major comes up, And PG Tips is so natural and good for you in so many ways, antioxidants, rehydrating properties, etc., etc. So when they turned up at my agents and opened a briefcase full of cash, I bit their hand off.
Can I just have a word, please?
Sure, yeah.
Hello, Mum!
So you're both back together to appear in a PG Tips TV ad. Must have been some money in that.
What money?
I don't bother Al with the details. Don't worry, Al. It's all safely invested in a portfolio of bananas.
Well, I'm not very good. With coins.
No.
And I get confused with the different bits of coloured paper. Monkey's very good at helping me out with things like that.
It's always best if I look after the paper.
Moving on from the money, having had Chimps advertising PG Tips for more than 45 years, Monkey, were you and Al worried about being typecast?
Yeah, can I just point something out? I'm not a chimp.
Well, why did they call you Monkey?
Because I'm not a chimp.
Well, maybe you're half monkey, half chimp.
Speak for yourself.
Where's your favourite place to have a cup of tea?
Claridge's.
My mum's kitchen table.
And when you're having a cup of tea, what do you think should come first, the milk or the tea bag?
Milk.
Teabag.
Milk.
Teabag. Teabag.
You get confused on this issue. It's quite important. Milk, which actually can stop the process of brewing, so you have far more control. Whereas if you're taking a tea bag out of a cup before you've added the milk, you're flying blind, my friend. You're flying blind, and I won't be there to pick up the pieces.
It's basic science, Al. Tea's meant to be drinking. Oh, dear.
This is how you lost your job on the Open University.
I'm so sorry. Tea is meant to be drunk hot, and for the brewing process to occur efficiently, it is, of course, vital that it's not impeded by the presence of fatty substances such as milk.
If one removes the tea bag, if you pour the milk in while the tea bag is still there, there is room to manoeuvre. Some like it like bus drivers' tea from a flask. Some like it very weak, but you don't know. Once the tea bag's been removed, unless you're willing to store the tea bag nearby, therefore to put it back into the tea if it's not at the consistency that you one would like.
It's just insanity. It's pure insanity. You see, if you put the milk in first, then, how do you know how much milk you want? You see, you've got to put the water in first, so the tea is at optimum heat, and then you add milk to taste.
Milk.
Teabag.
Milk.
Teabag.
Milk.
I knew you were going to say that.